Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund.
Welcome to Beyond the Badge, a program about the inner workings of the Edina Police and Fire Departments. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sergeant Brian Hubbard. A recent private donation of $20,000 to replace some much-needed SWAT gear underscores community support of the police department. The Special Weapons and Tactics team responds to high-risk calls such as hostage situations, disaster response, and undercover surveillance. Because of the potential danger involved, a SWAT member's gear is crucial to effective response and officer safety. Helmets protect officers from ballistic projectiles and provide a barrier against broken glass and other debris, and help with fall-related injuries.
We're very concerned about making sure the helmets are current for the officers. There's the ballistic side of the helmet, which is a major concern for us. But more importantly, to protect the officer's head with falling objects, glass, and wood from breaching the doors. The new helmets offer a night vision mount on the front. Before we just had to strap the night vision system on. Now it is actually a mount that goes right on the helmet.
SWAT helmets are not a regular part of the budget. The first SWAT helmets used by the department were procured through a grant and were well past their recommended replacement date by 4 years. Unlike the old helmets, the new ones paid for with the donation are adjustable and can serve multiple team members. SWAT members undergo and maintain rigorous training that includes team movement, dynamic and static entry, and firearm and vehicle operations, among other things. The Edina SWAT team joins Eden Prairie, Hopkins, Minnetonka, and St. Louis Park as a part of the Southwest SWAT Consortium. Recently, the Edina Fire Rescue and Inspections Department added 4 new hydraulic lifts for its ambulances, made possible by a Federal Assistance to Firefighters grant. The new cots are better secured for transport, ensuring a smoother ride for patients. They benefit medics by easing the weight burden on their backs, knees, and joints. Let's join Fire Captain Ryan Quinn at Fire Station Number 1 for a demonstration of how the new hydraulic lift works.
Thanks, Brian. We're here at Fire Station Number 1 with Lieutenant Sean White. We're here to talk about our new hydraulic lifts for the back of the ambulance. How you doing, Sean?
Very good, Ryan. Thanks for having me.
What can you tell me about this hydraulic cot lift?
It's the new system. It's a rail load system that we have for getting the stretcher in and out of the back of the ambulance, as well as, more importantly, probably lifting the stretcher up. Not only now do we have a stretcher that is able to lift the patient up off the ground, creating more safety for our medics, as well as the patient, but now this will lift it and mount it into the back of the truck, doing the same.
Historically, there have been a lot of back injuries with paramedics, firefighters, everybody that's in the pre-hospital setting, getting patients into the back of the ambulance, and this cuts down on a lot of that?
That's correct. That's correct.
It looks like it's anchored to the floor a lot better than our old systems were.
Absolutely. So there's going to be less movement for the patient on the ride to the hospital. And like I said, anytime we improve safety for the medics and the firefighters, that improves the safety for the patients. So,
Sean, how about you show us how it works?
So right now the stretcher is fully locked into place in the back of the truck. We just push this button to release the whole thing. It allows us to slide it out, and I'm using very little effort to be able to do this. Once it's fully extended, I can use the buttons on the side here, and that will just make the carriage come down till it touches the ground.
Single person operation.
Absolutely. That's when the arm releases the bottom of the stretcher, and I'm able to unlock it from the system and pull it away.
And how does it go back in?
Just as easily as I was able to get it out. We slide it right back into the same position, those locking arms. At that point, then raise the whole system up.
How much weight can it raise?
This can lift and carry well over 700 pounds.
This has been a 2-person, and depending on how much weight you're lifting, maybe a 3-person job in the past.
Correct.
What a much better use of our equipment.
The resources and improved safety. And as you noticed, I didn't have to use any extraneous back or shoulder muscles, which is where we run into a lot of injuries.
This looks like a great tool that we can use to help prolong our careers and keep our patients safer.
Absolutely. We feel that way, and we're very excited to have it.
Thank you very much for showing us how it works.
You're welcome.
Brian, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Ryan. Each lift cost more than $21,000. As a condition of receiving the grant, the city footed 10% of the bill. Warmer temps are upon us now that spring has sprung, but with it comes seasonal rains that can create less than ideal driving conditions because of road spray and low visibility. This month, the Edina Police Department focuses in on the statutory requirement to display headlights. Anytime roadway visibility is impaired because of weather, fog, smoke, and other conditions, motorists are required to turn on their headlights for as long as conditions persist. Help ensure that you can see other people and vehicles on the road and help them see you by turning on your lights. On behalf of the City of Edina's Public Safety Team, thanks for tuning in to learn a little bit more of what goes on beyond the badge. Until next time, stay safe.